check out the All American Otaku Show. It's gonna be awesome!
Hello everybody, welcome to the Otaku News. Today there's several items in the Otaku News. First, that Crunchyroll has been hacked and they ransom off for $5 million. They got some of the usernames, they got some of the service things, they also got some of information from people. They're asking for a $5 million ransom to make everything right and fix and get rid of their hack. This leads on to the another news is there's still open poll ready for another month for naming the cat girl. So far, the one that's leading is Stella. If you want to choose either Stella, Blair, Rim, or Neko July, please vote while they're still open. Thank you. The next thing on the Otaku News I'm going to talk to you about is the poll for this week's anime poll about unfinished anime. So far, the ones we have a clear winner, and we have a clear one that clearly took last place. Please stand tuned to see which one's there. Thank you. Now on with the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the All American Otaku Show. First one I'm going to talk about on unfinished anime is none other than the one that took last place in the poll, Dead Man Wonderland. Dead Man Wonderland, it starts off with this seemingly normal high school student or middle school student, average day class, hanging out with friends in the classroom, and suddenly the glass breaks. This being comes down there using blood magic to kill everyone, slaughter them, and frame him for a murder that he didn't do. A cloaked figure, not till revealed till the very end of the season, who it could possibly be and what's there. Dead Man Wonderland is like an amusement park where they execute criminals that are on death row while they go into these life or death games to try to get better stuff, better equipment, better food, better this, better that to extend their life thing. And if they get so much, they could even get to the far as the point of buying their way for freedom. This anime ends up abruptly ending right before the anime Dead Man Wonderland is complete. It ended at a certain point, and it's like, where do we go from here? Where there, as long as this anime's been delayed, is not looking forward into the idea of how much more of this anime is going to be. It has been delayed for years now, and it still hasn't been completed. This one probably took last place because of how it ended and the lack of ending as it is, and very lack of formality of it in the anime. This anime starts off with a sick, twisted amusement park humor. The idea they have to take pills or candy to stay alive, or the poison in them will be released and die. That also they have to slowly but surely fight through the system, a system that's using their death and their misery as entertainment. It goes into the old darker side of human nature. Do we like to watch people die? Do we like watching violence? Do we like watching people getting punished for what we believe that they did? This goes to the idea of the justice system of is this person truly innocent or this person is not innocent? And what is an innocent man turn into more of a guilty man? What will an innocent man or what will someone be willing to do to survive? The next anime I'm going to talk to you about that's on my list is none other than Claymore. Claymore goes for Clara, who is mixed in with yokai or yoji demon blood, and she hunt other demon things. They're usually all female because males tend to, with the demon blood into them, go insane and starts killing and becoming most mayhem. This follows this Claire, who goes from town to town fighting these demons and using a claymore thing, usually scarred up and replaced arms and so forth. And it goes into the whole deeper side of the demons and society thing. It goes in there and goes into one major battle, but this is never meant to be the end. Instead, the anime keeps on manga keeps on going beyond that, while the anime just seems to strictly abruptly end with no really character development of the kid she finds. If she goes up to higher ranking of there, currently she's in last. It goes to the where she got her blood and her DNA things from for called Glare the Glintai, who used them there and fought demons and then fought these one bandits and stuff that were attempting to use the people there. And the idea that she killed actually human made her target for death, where other people come in there. You have the one with the rapid sword movement. She was targeted death because she left and deserted. So therefore, it goes to layers and layers of government as well as like Dead Man Wonderland to what is there and what's the intrigue there. And eventually, the anime abruptly ends without really resolving anything. This leads on to the next anime on the list that we're going to talk to you about on Uncomplete Anime is Berserk. Berserk is a dark fantasy anime with swords and sorcery, demons, love and loss that goes in for Guts, who had one of the hardest, if not the hardest, life in anime. The idea he was born from his mother, who was hung and dead, and came out, go for a bandit king who uses them, molests them, and have other people molest him when he was younger. He grows up, finds a friend named Griffith, finds a girlfriend, where Griffith ends up betraying and then raping the girl that he likes. And the idea that he's hunting these demons, loses his hands, adds a crossbow, uses a big giant sword. Guts is the predominantly of major dark and twisted fantasy of the 90s. The idea that shows no punches, great anime, great adaptation of this anime. This ends up completing after a couple arcs, and that doesn't come there. The manga is non complete, even though it's stated that the manga will be extended by the best friend of the creator who just passed away. And now, finally, to the grand finale of this anime, of unfinished anime, is none other than High School of the Dead. Is the High School of the Dead? This is a zombie anime on par with George A. Romero's Night of Living Dead. Zombies come in there. There's zombie virus. People are turning into zombies. It goes in there through the high school where the zombie appears and they bites the teacher, and then the teacher infects the students, and eventually all this chaos there where the main characters escape the school with a truck with one of the teachers, and then you have the pervert teacher who's with them and trying to create who creates a cult as they leave. They find more guns and show for more PTSD. It goes into more a lot of fan service, a lot of boob physics. Like one scene when they're shooting a gun and the bullet goes right there and the boobs flap before the bullet comes there and hits the zombie. It goes one person using the girl's chest to use that as a mount to shoot the zombies. The zombies don't attack animals, so they use the dog and the little girl to try to rescue some people that were trapped in a house. It goes into the idea of sheer brutality, sheer chaos, sheer fan service. You would think this was the 90s anime, but it was early 2000s. This anime ends on the idea that more and more zombies there, the people in space figuring out there, possibly nuclear strike on the zombie. And at the very end, which was very annoying, they said, "See you next season," when the season hasn't even resumed. It hasn't. There's no more episodes, and the idea that it's been early 2000s since there was one, I don't think it will continue. This zombie anime is continuously loved, continuously memed, and it's continually used. The zombie things I've owned it. It's very few episodes. I'd say probably about 20, maybe even 12, and the idea of the fan service, the zombies, the idea of everyone loves the idea of a zombie is really great and really well maintained. Here's Mr. Pat on his manga review of unfinished manga. Thank you.
Is incomplete manga, my version. Many reasons for incomplete manga kind of go similar to incomplete anime, but I'm doing the manga strictly. Many often reasons results from cancellation from these series is because either author's health, low sales due to, and also abrupt endings. Those last two abrupt endings and low sales kind of abrupt sales, and those two are often coincide with each other on that regard. As far as author's health, at some point in Japan in my lifetime, there was a 9.0 earthquake. The buildings and people were okay, but if you know the Japan is surrounded by water, a lot of water, and there was a large tsunami that took a lot of lives, and amongst those are some authors of some stories out there. One of them, I'm not 100% sure, but I think High School of the Dead was like that. It went pretty well for a while. I really like that one, by the way. It just eventually stopped, and I had to do some research and found out he was amongst the dead, and they didn't have anybody to fill in, so oops, it's no longer there. So one of my more favorite manga slash anime in that regard, it will never see the light of day again for the ending. The other one, I'm not so sure, but Berserk. I really like this one too. Action and drama and, human willpower. I really like that one. The reason with that one, it has a little more hope because I think after the author died on that one, one of his cohorts started picking it up of what I heard from. And so that's at least that one. I'm pretty sure it will go on for a little bit longer. I don't know how much longer or and what kind of ending that the author intended to the person that's actually doing it now. To me, it doesn't really matter as long as it gets complete. There's several others that I just can't recall, but it is really sad that, these things don't get completed, but, life happens. As far as those two, I give my Berserk one 5 out of 5. I really like that one. High School of the Dead. I really like this one too. It's a lot of fan servicey, but it does a really good job of describing zombie apocalypse in that. So this is Mr. Pat signing off.
Welcome to the show where anime dreams come alive. Let's go! All American Otaku Show, diving deep into the anime tide. From the screen to the page, we're turning every stage. All American Otaku, where worlds collide. From the 90s till now, the passion's been real. Anime and manga, it's how we feel. Conventions and scenes, cooking up dreams. Japanese culture bursting at the seams. From the 90s till now, the passion's been real. Anime and manga, it's how we feel. Conventions and scenes, cooking up dreams. Japanese culture bursting at the seams. All American Otaku feel the vibe, diving deep into the anime tide. From the screen to the page, we're turning every stage. All American Otaku, where worlds collide. Exploring every genre, let's take that ride. From action to drama, it's all here. Community strong, let's make it clear. Otaku dreams, we're chasing the light. Exploring new stories every day and night.